Namaste, my beautiful angels. Welcome to your special reading and messages for June 29th to July 5th. Thank you so very much for joining me here this week. For this week, my reading is going to be a little different. Rather than doing the 12 astrological sign readings, I'm doing a 3-suit reading, which will allow you guys to tap into your own intuition, listen to your own spiritual teams of guides, of angels, of ascended masters, of source, to help you pick the cards that are going to have the best messages for you for this week. But before we do this, this week is going to bring us some powerful and most transformative energy as we experience a Capricorn full moon on June 29th. I'm recording this on June 28th, so tomorrow. And the beginning of Mercury Retrograde, which is in Cancer. And please excuse me for those of you who I mentioned that the retrograde is in Gemini. It's not. It's actually in Cancer. So that changes everything. But together, these energies will invite us to slow down, to reflect, and to really take an honest glance at what is in front of us and make decisions that are based on where we are headed moving forward. Now, the Capricorn full moon is going to shine a light on our responsibilities, our long-term goals, and the foundations that we have built in our lives. Full moons reveal the truth, bringing clarity to what has already been completed or reached that we're done with moving forward, but also showing us where it's time to release burdens that are no longer serving us moving forward. This is a powerful time to recognize the growth, to celebrate really how far each of us has come, no matter what's been transpiring in our lives, and to make space for a more authentic future that encompasses more authentic relationships and just authenticity all around us. Now, at the same time, this Mercury retrograde is going to remind us, that this isn't a 3-week period in which to force anything or to make any major decisions, right? Because Mercury retrogrades are all about revising, realigning, regrouping, going back to do things that we have left. Now, one of the main things is that because Mercury is going retrograde in the sign of Cancer, Cancer is in a different part of everyone's chart. So it will affect each of us differently on what part of our lives this Mercury retrograde is going to affect the most. So I have a list here and I'm going to go through it very quickly, only because I want to get on with this reading, but I would like everyone to know basically, where this Mercury retrograde is going to affect each of us and what we should be aware of, right, as we move forward. So for Aries, this Mercury retrograde in Cancer is going to be in your 4th house. The 4th house activates your home, your family, and emotional foundations. Old family issues and conversations may resurface, and plans involving a move or a renovation could be delayed at this time. But for you, my darling Aries, focus on healing family relationships, on organizing your home, and creating greater emotional security. Okay, so that's for Aries. For Taurus, my darling Taurus collective, for you, it's in your 3rd house of communication, okay, this Mercury retrograde. So you can expect some misunderstandings, some delayed messages or technology glitches. You may reconnect with your siblings or old friends, and unfinished conversations may finally come back around to be finished this time around. So for you, my darling Taurus collective, focus on speaking truthfully and thoughtfully, not being so blunt, listening carefully, and reviewing plans before moving ahead. All right, my darling Taurus. For you, my beautiful Geminis. For Gemini, this Mercury retrograde is affecting your second house, and this is all about your money, your self-worth. So for you, darling Geminis, financial matters may require a second look. Payments, budgets, and work income could need some adjustments. Focus on reviewing your finances, reorganizing your value and your values, and avoiding impulsive spending. Okay, for you, my darling Geminis. For Cancer, this this Mercury retrograde is in your first house, and the first house is really all about the self. So for you, my darling Cancers, this is going to be deeply personal. It's going to be very internal this next 3 weeks. You may question who you are, your identity, your direction in life, or how you in a helpful manner communicate your emotions, or how do you not communicate? Maybe you're a person that leaves things within, right? And you need to express yourself more. Okay, my darling Cancerians, people from your past could definitely show up unexpectedly for you, my darling Cancers. You really need to focus on your personal healing, first and foremost, self-reflection about what has happened in your life and where you are now, and just rediscovering the new version of yourself that you are becoming. Okay, my darling Cancers. For you, my beautiful Leo collective, for you, this Mercury retrograde is highlighting your 12th house. And the 12th house represents healing. It also represents spirituality, but it can also represent secrets and things that have been left hidden. So you may find that things that have been kept hidden are coming up to light at this time. And it's a very deeply introspective period for the Leos. Some hidden emotions could be coming up. You may be getting guidance from spirit through your dreams, your subconscious. Certain patterns that you have will be coming up to the surface for healing. Like you may notice even in yourself, certain things that you're not liking that are coming up for you. And they're coming up, my darling Leos, so that you can acknowledge them and that you can heal them. Okay, because there is also a very new version of yourself that is at play here for my darling Leos. So for you, my darling Leos, you need to focus on rest. You need to focus, and this is so important, and not only for Leos, especially for Leos, but for everyone. And it is meditation, forgiveness, and releasing any emotional baggage that you have held on to for a very long time. Okay, so that's for Leo. For my beautiful Virgo collective, let me go to get past my Virgos. For Virgos, this Mercury retrograde is in your 11th house of friendships and your future goals. So old friendships or community connections may reappear. So you may be finding you're seeing a lot of people or friends or family from the past that you haven't seen for a long time. You may reconsider also, Virgo, your long-term dreams or collaborative projects. Perhaps you went in a certain direction. Sorry, my darling Virgos, and everyone watching, I have my dog out there. All right. So for Virgo, sorry about that. You may reconsider the direction that you're going in. Like you had a certain direction in mind, and you may be recalibrating that altogether. Focus on evaluating who truly supports your vision and refining any of your future plans. Okay, for you, my darling Virgo. For you, my beautiful, sexy Libras. For Libra, this Mercury retrograde is in your 10th house of career and of reputation. So career matters will most definitely take center stage for you. my darling Libras, your reputation, but you could find that you have some professional delays, changes at work, with staff, sorry, conversations with people in authority or bosses that may require more patience on your part. Recognition could come for you, my darling Libras, but after revisiting unfinished projects. So you're going to have to finish up all of the stuff that you've left on the back burner. Okay, my darling Libra. So really focus on reviewing your career goals. Where are you heading from here? Strengthening your professional reputation, and just keeping an open mind before making any major commitments. Okay, my darling Libras. And also refining any long-term ambitions that you have. Where are you headed in this sector? Okay, now for you, my darling Scorpios. For Scorpio, this Mercury retrograde is all about higher learning and expansion. You know, this could involve travel plans, education, publishing, or even legal or financial matters for my darling Scorpios. You could be feeling some delays in those areas. Your beliefs and even your life philosophy may evolve at this time. You may be seeing a broader perspective, okay? Focus, my darling Scorpios, on learning, on spiritual growth, and keeping an open mind before making any major commitments. Okay, my darling Scorpio collective. Now we move on to my darling Saggies, my darling Sagittarius. For you, this Mercury retrograde is in your 8th house, and your 8th house is all about shared resources and transformation. So joint finances, taxes, loans, inheritances, all of these things are going to need reviewing. Emotionally, for my darling Sagittarius, this is a powerful period of deep healing and of releasing any fears that you have held on to, okay? Focus, my darling Saggies, on financial organization, emotional transformation, and strengthening trust with your true family, loved ones, and friends, even partnerships, associates in your life, okay? For you, my darling Capricorns, this is in your 7th house of relationships. So your Mercury is retrograding in your 7th house of relationships. Past relationships, family relationships, or unresolved issues with people around you, partners, family, may return for closure, okay, in your life, or for a second chance. Okay, my darling Cappies. So communication becomes especially important for you during the next 3 to 4 weeks. Focus on being honest, Capricorn, having honest, open conversations, keeping healthy boundaries, and building stronger partnerships for those that are around you, those that you see each and every day. Build those relationships stronger, especially the people who have really supported you. Okay, my darling Capricorns. Now on to our beautiful Aquarius collective. For Aquarius, this Mercury retrograde is in your 6th house of work and health. Day-to-day stuff. So daily routines, work responsibilities, and wellness habits may require some adjustments just because there's a lot happening in your life at this time. Workplace miscommunication could be possible for Aquarius. So focus on improving your routines, organizing your schedules, and taking better care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being and your health. Okay, my darling Aquarius collective. And then lastly, for my darling Pisces collective, this Mercury retrograde is hitting your 5th house, and the 5th house is all about creativity, romance, joy, all of the fun things. So you could be feeling that you're reconnecting like past romantic connections or creative ideas, maybe coming back to the surface for you, my darling Pisces. This is an excellent time to refinish unfinished artistic projects rather than starting something brand new. Focus on reconnecting with your passions, with expressing your creativity, and bringing more joy and love and laughter, creativity into your everyday life. Wonderful. So now the overall message for this Mercury retrograde in Cancer is that it is reminding us that sometimes the greatest progress comes from looking backwards rather than quickly moving forward. The conversations, the memories, and emotions that resurface are opportunities for each of us to gain more clarity, to find closure in the things that we need to leave behind, to create a more secure future, and also to finish up, things that we have really held, that we've procrastinated on doing. All right, my darlings. So that is just an overview of how this Mercury retrograde will affect each of us. For those of you that are not familiar, Mercury is the planet of communication, transportation, technology, anything to do with those kinds of things, travel. So you have to be very careful. Around this time, you could be having car issues. You could be having communication issues, transportation issues, travel issues. Things could be getting delayed, and that's okay. Use this time to refine yourself, to redo, to revise, to rethink, to recalibrate a plan, okay? And during the time of this Capricorn full moon that is occurring, I don't know when this is going to air, but I'm hoping it'll air for sure by the 29th, which is the day of the Capricorn full moon. It is all about releasing, okay? So, full moons are super powerful. Make sure to light a candle, to write down all of the things that you are going to let go of moving forward. And on a different piece of paper, I want you to write all of the things that you want to manifest. Thank the universe for all the blessings it's providing. Thank God. Thank the ascended masters, whoever you pray to. Call upon your angels and your guides to surround you with the highest vibration of divine love and light, and to assist you in letting go of things easily and effortlessly, okay? To learn from what you need to learn from, to grow from what you need to grow from, okay? With that list that you have, my darlings, I want the list of manifestation, what you are manifesting, fold it 3 times in front of you. And I'd like you to put it in a bowl of salt water. Coarse salt is the best. And put that list in there and leave it out during the time of this full moon, so that the universe, so that God's source can accept all of these new manifestations and blessings that are coming into your life. And the list that you have made of all of the things that you are releasing, take a few deep cleansing breaths out on the day of the full moon and burn that list in a safe space, obviously. And as you burn that list, think of all that you are releasing from your life that is no longer serving your highest good. All right, my darlings. Well, that was your intro. I will have timestamps, but I do want to say that I appreciate you giving me an exchange of energy. I appreciate your subscribes, your shares, your comments. It means the world to me. All right, my darlings. So I'm just going to flip my screen and hopefully this will work. Mercury retrograde, and there we go. And it is the pre-shadow, I think started June 2nd. So you might have already been feeling issues with your transportation, problems with your vehicle, with travel, with communication. And this Mercury retrograde's shadow period will continue till August 6th. Okay. All right, my darling. So we're going to do 3 different suits. And I'm just going to pick the cards, and I'm going to call upon the highest, the best, most loving ascended masters, angels, guides, Holy Spirit, light of God, divine universe. Please give us the messages and help us to pick the suits that will serve the highest and greatest good for each of us watching today. This is for suit 1. Suit 2, suit 3. All right. suit 1. It's a very big deck. Suit 2, suit 3. I also want to remind everyone, oh, this one flew out, so that's got to be suit 1. This is suit 2. I want to remind everyone that, you know, you're never alone, no matter what you may be going through. You each have a spiritual team that is working with you from the other side, of angels, of guides, of loved ones in the spirit world, okay? So, you know, you have to ask for that guidance. You have to call upon these beautiful divine gifts from God. Like the archangels are amazing, amazing at helping you in your life. Wow. Okay, so I can't take these two, but this one flew right on suit number 2, so we'll take that. Suit number 3. Oh, that's too many. I'm going to do that again. Wow. Okay. Last deck. So I've got here 8 different decks for each of you. And as always, feel free to, if you feel called, because you should always go with your divine guidance. If you feel called, you can pick more than one suit. You can pick all of them, but you have to go with what your divine guidance is giving you. If you know, and I always call upon my spiritual teams, my you know, to help me to pick the cards, you know, or the suit that will have the best messages, and I'll either see, hear, or feel them. Okay, which ones to pick? All right, my darlings. So suit number 1, suit number 2, and suit number 3. We're going to start with suit number 1, and I'm going to flip my screen. All right, here we go. All right, my darlings, for those of you that picked the suit of 1. And excuse me if I've said something not right. I'm a little tired today, but I wanted to get this up. I have a lot of stuff to do today, and I'm late, so please forgive me on that. Again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel, to my website. I will be doing picking someone who has subscribed to all of my links that can, you know, comments. That's I will be picking someone for a free reading. For those of you who are unaware, I am a medium. I am a channel. I'm an Akashic Records practitioner and an energy healer. This is what I love doing. And I haven't done this for a while. So I'm being guided by spirit to pick somebody. So please do make sure to subscribe to all of my links. They're always in the description box. And your comments mean the world to me. All right. All right. Beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so for those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of 1, the very first message that you get is that spirit is asking you to trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You are connected. You may be doing some meditation, some prayers, or calling on your spiritual team of guides and angels. And what they are saying is that they are sending you the divine guidance that you need at this time. So pay attention to your intuition because it is extremely awakened at this time. You are, those of you that picked the suit of one, you are, you have very beautiful personalities. You can be very romantic, dramatic, poetic, but yet very introspective. I do feel that for those of you that picked the suit of one, um, you know, if you're in a partnership, you could be connecting in a very romantic way, kind of swept off your feet or magnetized in your relationship. And the other person could be feeling that way about you as well. Um, you may find that your conversations are deeper and more intimate. And if you've had issues in your partnerships, this is a great time of healing those partnerships for you, is what I get for those of you that pick the suit of one. I'm also getting that those of you that are single, there may be somebody that's quite romantic, dramatic, introspective, a very big personality that is coming into your life. So do trust your intuition on that. If you have had a question that you've been asking God about, that you've been asking the Holy Spirit, your angels, your guides, your loved ones in the spirit world, if there is a specific question about something you've wanted to know about, a yes or no question, the answer for you, my darlings, is yes. Yes. Okay. I'm also getting with this card, if you've been going through any sort of ill health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, if you feel weighed down, there's a great deal of healing coming for you from the angelic realm, okay, from the ascended masters. So do take time to meditate, to pray, to do gratitude, to accept that healing that's coming to you, okay? Those of you that pick the suit of one have a very big life mission, regardless of what you actually have done in your lifetime or what you are currently doing. You are natural born leaders and counselors. And many, many people benefit from your guidance, from your reassurance, from your support, from your love. And so Spirit is reminding each of you to serve with an open heart. Be open to giving that love and that support and that guidance to others. You may even be a professional counselor, or you could be doing something or learning about something that will help others, okay? In the context of healing, of spirituality, of the mind sciences. Because it is in you. And if none of those, you definitely have a way of helping others. Okay. And Spirit wishes to acknowledge that. There is a very powerful archangel by the name of Archangel Azrael, who is known as the angel of death, one of the first archangels that channeled through me. And he showed me a beautiful wing filled with gold, absolutely stunning. I just tingled from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. And he continues to work with me, Archangel Azrael, for my mediumship. So you also, my darlings, can call on Archangel Azrael to help you to magnify your counseling, coaching, healing, all of those kind of attributes that you wish to help others with. Okay? My darling, those of you that pick the suit of one, this is a time of gifts coming into your life. And, God reminds you, Spirit reminds you that love is the biggest gift. All right. And to really, truly understand one another, and take any of these messages, how they resonate with you, whether this be your children, whether this be your partner, whether this be your friends, your colleagues. truly trying to understand each other and where another is coming from. That in itself is a beautiful and true gift. Okay? You know, Spirit is asking you, the romance angels are asking you, my darlings that picked the suit of one, to express your love. Maybe you hold things inside a little bit more and are more mechanical or just get things done. You may show love in different ways by things you do rather than what you say. However, the romance angels are asking that you express your love, express your gratitude to others, to your partners, to your children, to people who support you. You know, and if you are in a romantic relationship, my darlings, express your love to your partner. Okay. Communication is going to be very, very important for you in all of your relationships. Now, the very final message for those of you that picked the suit of one, and this message comes to you from the divine universe, and it says, of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. The universe is here to support you. So there is something that you've really been wanting, contemplating on, should I, shouldn't I? And the divine universe says, yes, indeed, go for it. You have all of the support you need. All right, my darlings, that was for you, those of you that picked the suit of one. Now, for those of you, and I'm sorry if you're hearing background noise because we've got World Cup Canada versus South Africa playing right now, and we've got people downstairs watching that World Cup, and it's been exciting. Now, for those of you that picked the suit of two, once again, thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. I always try to keep timestamps in the description, as well as links to my various social media platforms, my website, my YouTube. Please make sure to subscribe to all of those links, because I will be picking somebody for a free reading. I am a medium, channel, healer, Akashic Records practitioner, and it's time for me to give away a free reading. So please do make sure that you've subscribed to my website, my YouTube channel, my other links, and that you are commenting and sharing. I will be picking someone from that group. All right, my darlings, for those of you that picked the suit of two. The very first message that you're getting is that you are being asked to be of service. This is a time for those of you that pick the suit of two to be of service to others, okay? It's going to be very important in balancing your karma is what I'm getting. This is important. So if there's anything that your soul has held on to in wrongdoing from the past, to equal that out, be of service. Be of service to your family, to your loved ones, to your friends, to whoever are requiring your service right now. And do it with an open heart. No matter how tired you may be of service, because that seva, those good brownie points that are going out by you doing this, are going to come not only to you, but to your children and your children's children's children, to your family in the spirit world. Those blessings will go to them, all right, including yourself. So, you know, the very next message you get is the Five of Gabriel, and five is all about change. Now, those of you that picked the suit of two, you know, you could have been going through some sort of challenges in your life. And, you know, Spirit wants you to know that you can resolve these challenges, and take this however it resonates with you. It could be with family members, situations, circumstances, whatever, colleagues, doesn't matter. But you can absolutely resolve a challenge that you're having in your life, your health. Please take this how it resonates, your finances, your platonic, romantic relationships. What Spirit is asking is that you take time to, and especially during this retrograde, to disconnect from any drama. Don't let anybody affect you, okay? Keep patience, have a lot of patience, not only with others, but with yourself, because things could be coming up that really upset you, or that maybe make your skin crawl, or, your blood boil. But Spirit is saying have patience, because you can resolve everything with patience, with compassion, with kindness. But that may not be your first go-to emotion, because you could be pissed off about something that's happening, or a challenge that's really upsetting you. However, the more compassionate you are, the more patience you hold, the more you be of service to others and concentrate on giving, you will find that that situation will turn to your benefit. Okay, whether more money, better circumstances, more understanding and compassion from others, take it how it resonates. For those of you that picked the suit of 2, I have a very big message for you. If you are going through any sort of health issues, it is Archangel Raphael, the angel of healing, that comes through for you, wanting you to know that whatever you're going through is going to be healed. It is going to be healed. All right? Believe in this, trust in this, and know in this truth. If you are going through something mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, emotionally, however it may be, physically, know that the Archangel of Healing is surrounding you at this time, that a lot of healing energy is coming to you. And I'm hearing not only from the angelic realm and from the spirit world, but from prayers from others around you that you may not even be aware of. Okay? But great healing is coming. And if you are noticing anything that is not right within you, this is the time during the Mercury retrograde to rectify that and to heal that. If something is happening, get in to see a doctor. Take time to eat better, sleep better. Don't take on any stress. All right? Be more compassionate, be of service. Step back and know that you are being guided. Okay? The next message for those of you that picked number 2, I feel as if though you could have a lot going on in your life. And there's just so much. And it's like, what do I do first? Do I do this? Do I do this? Like, I just can't. It's that hamster wheel feeling. And what Spirit is asking of you is to prioritize. Focused first and foremost on your highest priorities, whatever they are. And then ask God, ask the universe to help you to focus upon those priorities and to become more organized and more motivated, so that you can do everything that you have set out to do for you. And when you ask for that divine guidance, it's like the day ends and you think to yourself, how did I do all of that? Like, wow. People will look at you like, wow. Like, she made it look easy. He made it look easy. And it wasn't easy, right? But you did it. But ask Spirit, ask the Holy Spirit, ask God, your angels, your guides, to help you to get organized, to help you to get motivated, to, cross off things on your list of to-dos. Okay? You at this time, my darlings, that picked the suit of 2 are extremely charismatic, sexy, sensual at this time. And this is how people are seeing you. And, you may find that love interests flow to you. People are magnetized by you at this time because of this charisma, this charm, this sensuality that you hold. And if you don't feel this, then start feeling it, my darlings, because that is what you are embodying for this week ahead. All right? Spirit is reminding you to not be too codependent, okay? Because codependency could be an issue in your life. Take this how it resonates, whether it's your children, whether it's your partner, whether it's you towards others. But codependency is not healthy when you are depending on something too much. This could also be addictions, things that you do, that you think, patterns that are negative. This is affecting you at this time. Please take it how it resonates. So during the time of this Mercury retrograde, just withdraw. withdraw, because there's a lot of change coming. Withdraw, have patience, keep a low profile and let go with that beautiful full moon ritual that I mentioned in the beginning. Let go. I gave you a ritual. Use that ritual to let go of things that aren't serving you. And particularly if you're in a romantic relationship, I'm hearing the romance angels, spirits say that your addictions or your negative thought patterns or things that are negative in your life are affecting your um, your romantic life as well. Okay, so it's time to let that go. Let go of those thoughts that are plaguing you, things that have happened in the past, things that are not serving your highest good. All right, my darlings. And once you start to do this, you will recalibrate everything. Okay, because your charisma is spectacular, my darlings. Let's pick the suit of two. Your message from the universe is: try not to dwell on the past or spend too much time worrying about the future. All it does is steal your joy and sense of inner peace. Concentrate, my darlings, on the here and the now and enjoy every moment for what it is. No matter who you are with, what you are doing, enjoy that moment fully, because you are creating new memories. All right. And really, isn't that the truth? We only have now. So let go of the past, let go of worrying about the future, and concentrate on the now. All right, my darlings, that was for you. For those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of two. Now, for those of you, my beautiful, sexy angels that picked earth angels, that picked the suit of three, this is for you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Okay, for those of you that picked the suit of three, keep in mind that each of us are in different life circumstances, right? So just take how this resonates with you. And if it doesn't resonate, let it go. And again, I just want to mention, as I did with the other two suits, to please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe to all of my links. They are in the description of my YouTube video. I will be picking someone for a free reading. I am a medium, channel, healer, Akashic Records practitioner, and Spirit is guiding me to give another free reading away. It's been a while, as I've had a lot on my plate, but it's time to do that. So if you are interested in that, or even interested in the videos that I provide for you every week, please do like, share, excuse me, and subscribe. All right, candid and raw. That's what this is today. For those of you, my darlings, that picked the suit of three, you are here for a very, very big reason. All right. What you are going through in your life, whatever circumstances, your soul came here to serve in a very big capacity. And I'm sure that those of you that picked the suit of three know this already. Whether your service is to your parents, to your children, to your partner, whether your service is to others, helping others, healing others, children, animals, Mother Earth. But you are here for a very, very important reason. And you are someone, and if you don't feel this way, you are going to be this. But you are someone who is successful, who is stable, who is accomplished, and who is extremely powerful. And this is what Spirit needs you to know, that whatever you are planning and whatever you are working on, financially, professionally, is going to work out for you. Okay? But do use your resources very wisely at this time. Okay? Spirit is asking you, if you have found that there's been some sort of imbalance in your body, your physical, mental, emotional, even spiritual health, you need to let go of eating things that have not as high energy in them. So start eating more organic food. Start praying over your water, praying over your food. Water, the molecules don't get created or destroyed, but they change. And so when we pray on our water, and then we thank the water and we drink the water and we envision that water going through each and every brain cell, blood cell, muscle, organ, tissue, joint, bone, artery, we are healing those parts of us. So Spirit is saying, pray on your food, bless your water, eat organically, because this is going to help your body, your mind, and your spirit. If you have been going through any sort of ill health, it could be due to that. Okay, so what you are consuming. So please eat organic foods. Ask the archangels of healing to help you. Bless your food. Bless Mother Earth. When you cook, very, very important. Sometimes we're busy, we're doing things, we could have pain, and we're just trying to throw a meal on the table. Keep in mind that when you are making that meal, whether for yourself or another, what is the vibration you are holding while you are cooking that food? Bless the food while you cook it. Send good energy into that food when you cook it. That you are, bringing in good health, love, joy, healing for all who are going to eat that food, including yourself, or if you feed others, whether you feed animals, right? Pray while you are cooking. For you, my darlings, that picked the suit of 3, wow, Archangel Haniel, the Archangel of the Moon, comes forward for you. Extremely powerful, especially during the time of this full moon in Capricorn, where a lot is coming up for each of us. And allow those feelings to come up because they need to come up to get released. All right. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your career, in your love life. Things are coming up with a passion for you. So as you're releasing the old that is no longer working in your life, the new is emerging with an amazing bout of passion for you. Okay, my darlings, I picked the suit of 3. Spirit wants you to know that you could be feeling unseen at this time, like you're not appreciated. Um, this could be in a relationship with a partner, with a romantic partner, with friends, with colleagues. You could be feeling just like unseen. But Spirit wants you to know, the romance angels want you to know, my darlings, that very, very soon that trajectory is changing for you. But first, you need to decide what exactly it is that you want in your career, in your love life, in your life in general. And once you have decided that, it's coming. It's going to start coming. Okay, so be present in the here and now. Let go of anything from the past except for the good memories. Don't worry about the future because it is taken care of. Be present now and know that very soon what you are hoping for, what you are praying for is coming to you. You are here for a very, very important mission. All right, let your passion ignite towards that mission. For those of you, my beautiful, darling angels that picked the suit of 3, your message from the universe is, when going through tough times, it is important to remember that nothing up to this point has defeated you, right? What you are here, no matter what you went through, what you succumbed to, what you've been through, you are standing, my darlings. You are here. And I bet you are stronger than ever, even if you don't feel that way. You have overcome some big, big challenges in your life. Be kinder to yourself and be thankful for all that you already have. All right, my darlings, beautiful, beautiful message. Well, my sweethearts, that was for you. For those of you that picked the suit of 3. Thank you again so much for joining me this week. Make sure to do that full moon ritual I mentioned in the beginning. It will help you a great deal. Wishing you all a most spectacular week ahead. All my love. Namaste.